So officials in the United States are warning people to pack their, quote, go bags. All right. So I guess I didn't want to use the term bug out bag because they didn't want to seem like preppers or something like that. They probably didn't want to be associated with that, but they are saying pack your go bag, and they are sending people lists of a bag, like a picture of a bag with all the items that you need in it. All right, the emergency systems are sending this out to people in the United States of America. All right, and this is happening somewhere, but this could affect honestly the whole world. Honestly, if this happens, because weather systems could be affected from this, weather patterns. All right, bare minimum, massive amounts of disgusting chemicals could be spewed into the air, and we could be breathing it in. All right, this could be spread all over the world. So what's happening is in Hawaii, all right, officials are giving out an emergency alert for people to pack their, quote, go bags, because on the big island in Hawaii, all right, there is a massive volcano. This is actually the world's largest active volcano. It is called, I'm gonna butcher it a little bit, right? The Mauna Loa, right? I think that's how you say it, Mauna Loa. And it's the world's largest active volcano, and it is having 50 to 100 earthquakes under a day, all right? And officials are warning people to pack your go bag, pack your bug out bag now, because this volcano could erupt at any second. And we will get to all the things that they're saying to put in your bug out bag, actually. So this is a great video for this too, and we will go through all this stuff in just a second, so stay tuned for that. But the reason why they are doing this, because massive earthquakes, there's been dozens of earthquakes hitting it a day since, I believe, June, all right? And it's been escalating up to around 100 a day. Earthquakes have been underneath this massive volcano. And it said that a 4.6 and a 5.0 on the Richter scale earthquake have hit this volcano in the past 24 hours, all right? And there was a tsunami threat potentially, but they're saying there's not now. But officials were really worried that a massive tsunami from the big island of Hawaii was going to wipe out the smaller islands of Hawaii, or at least flood them, you know what I mean, cause a massive tsunami. So these earthquakes are happening directly underneath this volcano. This could be a huge, massive explosion, all right? And what's going on is this could erupt at any moment, because these earthquakes are pretty powerful. 5.0, 4.8, this isn't just like a very small earthquake. This is a moderate, they're saying, quote, moderate size earthquake. And 2 of them have struck in the past 24 hours, which definitely increases the odds of an even bigger one hitting. This is like California. California is sitting on this massive fault line. What if something happens there? They could easily be in a very similar situation. Yellowstone could be in a similar situation too. That is a mega super volcano that if it erupted, it could wipe out massive parts of the US and Canada, all right? So natural disasters are a real thing too, right? There's these wars, shortages, all these engineered problems, but there's also these natural things that can just happen at any moment and are very sudden. These people are getting alerts to pack their bug out bag. So let's get to what officials are telling people to pack in their bug out bag, because it's good to know. This is good information. This is what the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency is sending to people right now, to pack their bug out bag. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I love how they don't want to call it a bug out bag. They just call it a go bag, right? So it's this whole thing, and it has the picture of the backpack and everything with all the stuff you need in it from the Emergency Management Agency in Hawaii. So it says, bring your important documents like ID cards and driver's license, credit and debit card numbers, bank account information, medical insurance cards, advanced healthcare directives, copy of title deeds to property, copy of prescription medicines, hearing aids, glasses, etc. All right, so those are all critical things that you have to have. Those should be the first things you should grab: your ID, passports, all that stuff. That should be at the top of the mind, obviously, for everyone, all right? And it says a change of clothes and sturdy shoes. Definitely a good idea. I've mentioned before how I love just wearing boots all the time. Right? Just wear big old boots, big old hiking boots. They're sturdy. You just feel like you're ready for anything. They got tread on them like a tire. You can just run up a mountain or whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? You're ready. You're ready for stuff with boots on. All right. That's why the military, they all wear boots. They all wear big old heavy duty boots because that's what's ready for an emergency. All right. So portable battery or a crank powered radio. That's critical. I have a crank radio in my RV. All right. And we've only had to use it a couple times when the power is out and before we had a generator and we were just trying to see what's going on. And it's kind of a relic from the past. It seems like, it's one of those things, old crank radio, but because we never use it. But if the power's out, if there's an emergency, this crank radio could save your life. You could get critical information on this radio and it could tell you where to go, where resources are, or whatever, what's happening. There might not be any internet or TV or anything. There might just be radio signals being put out and you could pick those up. Portable batteries also critical. You could have little batteries for your phone, little battery sticks, little battery packs and stuff for your phone, for your computer, all that stuff to store and extra energy for it. Flashlight, that's a good one. Batteries in general, just AAA, AA, all types of batteries that you're gonna need for different appliances. I'm always stocked up on double and AAA because those are the ones we're always using. Kids are always going through it. So I like to have a ton of those just in case. All right. And it says manual can opener. That's critical. It's like hard to even find those, like a good manual can opener these days. The one I'm using is literally like 10 years old because I can't find a good one that will, replace it, right? It's just like hard to find a good manual can opener. They're all electric ones and you want to be able to just crack into that can easy for your survival food. First aid kit, critical one. Anyone could get hurt at any time. Have to have a first aid kit. Non-perishable foods, right? Are they telling you to prep? They're pretty much telling you to prep, all right? So it literally says energy bars, beef jerky, and nuts for non-perishable foods, all right? So that sounds like a lot of homestead and prepping channels telling you to get beef jerky and Spam and canned tuna and energy bars and peanuts and all that stuff, all right? Stock up on it. Water, obviously water and water filters, all right? Hawaii's an island, but it's an ocean surrounded by it. But if you have a filter, all right, you could do this. If you have a heavy duty filter, you have a reverse osmosis filter, desalination filter, whatever, you can do this and tap into this water system, all right? Or you can just tap into the lakes too with little tiny Sawyer mini filters, all right? Those probably wouldn't handle salt water. That's probably too much, but you could hit up little lakes or little ponds with that and drink right out of it, all right? Storage containers for water, all right? Yeah, I have these 7-gallon water tanks. I have a bunch of them for boondocking in your RV or your trailer. And those are critical, all right? Those are super helpful all the time. Definitely have to have those. Hygiene supplies, toothbrushes, shaving stuff, all that good stuff. Soap, shampoo, comfort items, blankets. You want to be warm. You want to be toasty. Pillows, all that good stuff. And a whistle, all right? That's another good one. In case you're in trouble, you can't scream out, your voice isn't projecting, certain areas your voice just won't travel as far as a whistle will, but a whistle could catch people's ear because it's very not, natural to the environment. It's a very high-pitched sound that doesn't blend in. So a whistle is a good one too. So all great things, great PSA from the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, all right? So pack your bug out bag now. Even if you're not in Hawaii, pack it now so you're ready, because this could go up at any time for anything. You never know. You could get this same exact, alert from your emergency agency, all right? And they could be like, pack your bug out bag, or just go, right? You don't have time to pack your bug out bag, and you already have yours packed, all right? So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a big old blessed day.